Silver's log number 18. Okay, so this will be kind of a shorter one. It's going to be like 8.5 minutes long. So I started out with a bunch of clips here. This first one is this guy trying to kill me. I'm pinned in between a rock and a turret. And then sadly he gets blown up by the rail turret. Sadly for him, not for me, because I would have lost my victors otherwise. Oh, you're wrecked, kid. This one here, I chase a very, very laggy tank. And then I chase down a guy. And there's that. And the other ones are pretty much just cool clips or glitches, and they're all self-explanatory. Look at that tank go. Anyways, so I was asked by one of my buddy colleagues, whatever you want to call it, compot, whatever, to talk about some dust politics as I used to do and haven't done in a while. So I can just watch this tank. Anyways, so I'm just going to talk about corporations for the most part here. Capital acquisitions, my corp that I was in for a good 5 months or something like that. They fell apart, as I probably talked about, but I can't remember. But anyway, let me can't even scale the master driver. So capital acquisition fell apart. The leadership pretty much all moved on to different games, and yeah, or just became inactive. And then myself, I just didn't feel like sticking around this time to try to hold it together like I did last time. But anyways, so they fell apart. Most of the members moved on to Second Nature, Negative Feedback, Outer Heaven, or Random Guns. I myself am in Random Guns right now. There's probably around 10 or so of the cap guys that are now in Random Guns. I know of at least a couple that are in Negative Feedback. I can think of 3 off the top of my head. I don't think there's too many there. Second Nature took a couple. I think probably there's probably a decent amount there, especially ones that I didn't know as well too well. Most of the ones I know well are in Random Guns around Outer Heaven now, and yeah, then again, some went to Outer Heaven. Probably most of them. I'm not sure which corp has the most at this point, but there's that. Okay, so Second Nature, that would be John Shepard the Third corp. John Shepard. He's ooh, headshot that guy. What a sick flip, guys. Yeah, give me likes for that. Anyways, John Shepard formed Second Nature a while ago. It didn't take off or something like that, and he just merged with Cap, and then something else happened. I don't know. Anyways, he reformed it again, and it took off a little bit more this time. He has a fair amount of districts, and he's in Negative Feedback Alliance, along with Negative Feedback, FA, and a couple others. FA, we're sitting on 1 district for the longest time. They're up to, I think, 5 now. Right here, you just see a guy glitching here. I can't do anything about him. Probably, yeah, he's just dead, but he just looks like he's standing up. Negative Feedback also has a fair amount of districts. They're probably one of the top teams at this point. A team, along with, probably Random Guns, Outer Heaven, them, I don't know, a couple others. Here, Prima has a pretty good team. And this will be the last clip. This is just like a 5-minute ambush where I use the Victor's laser rifle. This one goes very, very quickly for any sort of game mode. So there's that. Outer Heaven's still pretty much on top. Random Guns does have the most district, or tied for the most, I guess, but it shows them number 1 on Star Map right now. In Molden Heath, 9% along with Outer Heaven. That's enough about that. The Last Hope was pretty much a merger of several corps from the Latino world. They were very good, very laggy. Good flavor of the month. They had some good players though, so to be fair. They fell apart. They were mostly from Skill of God and 1UP. 1UP isn't really a thing now, but some went back to Skill of God, I believe. SA or Etche, how do you say that one? Initio RLC came from that. Project of Killers, some of those, at least parts of those corp came from the Last Hope. And so yeah, that SA Corp and Project of Killers, along with Demonic Bad and a couple other corps, make up the Rust Alliance, which they're one of the bigger and better alliances in Molden Heath right now. For district holdings, they are number 2 with 32. Rise of Legion, which is headed by Random Guns, has other corps such as Grupo de Asalto, New Eden's Army, and Dust Brazil, have 38 district total. Imperium Eden is made up of Japanese or at least Asian corps, 24 districts. Negative Feedback has 20, which is mostly Fatal, Second Nature, and Negative Feedback. And General So's has 5. DDB has most of those. They're in General So's. I'm not sure who else. And then there's Smart Deploy has 7, and nobody else has 5. Yeah, anyways, I won't go further than that. There's no point. So there's that. Yeah, DDB was one of the bigger, kind of one of the better corps back in the day, and they reformed recently. Look how quickly that Victor just eats people up. But anyways, um, so yeah, they were reformed. They kind of got back together, and I think some members joined a different corp, like Warhead Inc. or Industry. I don't remember what it's called. Warhead something. I don't know how many DDB members are there, but some, anyways. So yeah, DDB is a thing again, and again they're in SOs. Uh, War Ravens. They were in this alliance called Capital Punishment for a while, quite a while, I think. LOL CP, if you ever visited the forums. Yeah, they left for a while. They left. I didn't actually look at their history, but they were in Defiance with Dark Legion, and Second Nature was in there, so Second Nature is now negative feedback. War Ravens are without an alliance at the moment. War Ravens are back up to 4 districts. They're kind of on late timers, 0800 and 0900. Speaking of timers, though, they're roughly divided into 3 different timers. There are ones right around 1300, and those would be the Asian timers. There are ones probably around 2000, 2000, 2200, something like that. That'd be European timers. That's sort of like Dead Man's Game and other European corps. Then I guess War Ravens fits somewhere between there. Not going to go into that. Then yeah, Dark Legion was another corp. They pretty much, I don't know, they were one of the top landholders a while ago, but I think they were very much carried by OH, and I think a lot of people would agree, and some people would disagree, probably people from Dark Legion. But there's that. Gods Among Men is still a thing. They have like 1 district, and they're still, what they've been. I don't know what they're up to these days, but they're a thing. There was a thread in the war room recently by some guy talking about how Prima beat OH. Like barely beat him, and OH was unprepared and whatever. And the guy was saying Prima dominated them or something. I don't know. And there's a rematch, and OH stomped them and whatever. And I don't know. Anyways, Prima Gallicus, another one of those corps on European timers. Don't know too much about them because European timers. And yeah, and that's pretty much all the dust politics. Oh, there's Third Rock, who led by Saxonish, and that I don't know. They have like a district. There was some drama on the forums with them a couple days ago. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys. If ever you got questions about these sort of things or whatever, I can make more videos. You can ask me directly. I can let you know. And yeah, Z Demon Cake requested I do something like this. Anyway, so that's kind of catch up on all the dust politics that I could think of in 5 minutes before making this video. So yeah, let's see my score here. Oh yeah, I go 16-0. So yeah, that's pretty good for like a 5-minute ambush. So that's all I got for you guys. That's gonna be Silver's log number 18, and I will catch you guys later.